world headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.
At first, we didn't really expect Vladimir Putin to push too hard. We thought he was trying to make a point. We thought he was possibly trying to improve his political position as well as his financial position with the West. He's now kind of gone full throttle, if you like, with this invasion.
I'll stop you there. I dispute that. I always felt this was what Vladimir Putin wanted. Having covered the war in Syria for over 10 years, I can tell you this sort of mass murder campaign is precisely this man's MO. And he has had Kiev in his sights ever since they decided they wanted to be a liberal democratic democracy, and because of this situation, Putin wants to crush Ukraine as an example to any former Soviet republics that wish to break away from Russia's sphere of influence.
Right.
So I don't think this is a shock. I don't think this is a surprise. I think this is precisely what he always had in mind, and I don't think it will stop here.
And what do you think
this is the end?
what do you think about the timing of it? And if you don't think this is the end, do you mean geographically he may go elsewhere?
I mean, if he's not stopped here, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, well, that's what I've always wondered. I also wondered whether he watched what happened in Afghanistan as the West pulled out of there and thought, well, do you know what? They don't care anymore. They haven't got the stomach for a fight. I can do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, and it goes back further. It goes back to Georgia. It goes back to Chechnya. It goes back to the war in Iraq. It goes back to several geopolitical crises over the course of the last 25 years that he's been watching and waiting for his opportunity to do something like this. And if Ukraine falls, then there's no reason to believe that the Baltic states couldn't be next. Undermining NATO and undermining the collective defense strategy of Europe is Putin's goal.
Yeah.
That is his goal. He wants to destroy European liberal democracy.
And I don't see anybody being able to get in the way of that, certainly up until where he wants to stop. Do you?
It depends what the appetite is in Western capitals, but
well, when you have Joe Biden saying that he's praying for the people of Ukraine, it's not much of a help to them, is it?
Yeah, but you also have got Boris Johnson, who sanctioned three fellas. That's it. That's all we've had so far.
Right.
So
who weren't even very key figures anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think we quite realistically need to devastate, dismantle, destroy the Russian economy, and if anything short of that is just child's play to Vladimir Putin.
Okay. Chilling words, Oz. Listen, well, stay safe and we'll speak to you again soon. Thank you very much indeed. Oz Katerji there with some rather worrying words that he believes Vladimir Putin wants nothing less than the destruction of Western liberal democracy and that he will not stop at Ukraine.
Good talk. Hot talk.
Bold talk. Talk Radio.
Listen on your smart speaker.
Watch it live on your smart TV. The world headquarters of common sense.
Talk Radio.